Cairo is a city of contrasts. Ancient monuments stand beside modern buildings. Horse-drawn carts plod alongside cars and rumbling motorcycles, zipping through the city's chaotic traffic. And in the middle of it all, one presence is impossible to miss: the cats. On every street, in every alley, and across every neighborhood, cats have become an inseparable part of the city's landscape. You'll find cats weaving through deadly traffic, scavenging for food in piles of garbage, or perched on high ledges, safely out of reach of their fellow street survivors, the dogs. For all, it's a hard and uncertain life. Some are cared for by locals, but many are also not and experience mistreatment at the hands of terrible people, leaving them cautious, threatened, and afraid. In the end, most of them are left to fend for themselves. Together, they tell a story of daily life that often goes unseen. A story of survival in the world's 5th largest city. This is the world of Cairo's street cats.
So I just wanted to introduce you to some of the neighborhood cats and dogs. I don't feed the dogs as often as I do the cats, though, I will say that, because they're very big. They require a lot of food. She's, hey, careful. You best go back there so the dogs don't get you. The dogs just want to eat their food, actually. Unfortunately, I can't feed everybody all the time. Hi! I haven't come up with a name for you. But you've been around in the neighborhood for a long time. He's got something on the back of his ear. Hi, Cookie! Wait. So this is Cookie. Hi! She's kind of the building cat. She gets allowed inside one of the neighbors' apartments he lets her in. He takes care of her. This cat is definitely a street cat. Hang on. Okay. I think that Cookie is so living the good life that she doesn't even want to eat dry food. So let's see. Cookie, hello. Oh, okay. Good. Eat your own food. Oh. Well, maybe she's hungry today. Sometimes she eats it, sometimes she doesn't. The wet food, same thing. But she is getting taken care of better. Where are all the other cats? So there's normally a whole lot. Bug. Jasper. So yeah, this is Cookie. Haven't come up with a name for this old man yet. I actually have no idea if it's a man or not. Cookie. Oh, it's so cute. Hi. I call her Fatty, isn't that mean? But you steal everyone else's food. She does. I'll give the other dogs food and she just eats it all. Hi. He's kind of a new addition to the team. It's normally her and Kofta. I don't know where Kofta is either. This is a wet canned food that I bought. But I'm honestly not that, yeah, just to stay out of my way. I'm not that impressed with. And I think Cookie thinks it's gross too. Whoa, look at that. She used to not want to eat it anyways. Cookie, here. Oh shit, there goes my bag. It was obviously way too much for one. I just needed to get it out of the can. Okay, I try to pick up my trash after, but not always directly after they're eating. Sometimes I'll just come by and reuse it. Or I will, careful Cookie, come out and clean up all the trash after a while, a couple weeks or something. Clean up the streets so they can get trashy again. This is altogether way too much for you. Here, if you want to eat some wet food, eat this. I gotta go feed the other guys. See, so someone has fed them chicken, leftover chicken for the dogs. I might not have food for the dogs right now, but I do have water. Hi! Look at you, Skinny. Look, this is Jitterbug. Can I pet you today? Alright, can I get down? Are you serious? Crazy cat. This one is crazy. He's never quiet either. Come down. Get down here, genius. Doesn't know how to jump or what. That's his mom, by the way. She should be nicer. I don't know where Jasper is. Jasper's the black cat. He's a one-eyed pirate. Jasper! Maybe he's out exploring or sleeping somewhere. So yeah, that's my neighborhood cats. I just wanted to show you guys. The guys, the little guys I say hi to and feed every day.
So I'm here off Ramses Street, about to meet Suzy. I met her here in Cairo, just randomly bumped into her. She's actually a subscriber of the channel, and we got to chatting about cats. And she informed me that she takes care of a lot of cats, and so we arranged to meet up, and I'm gonna meet her cats. Now, I don't know if this is like an organization, an established organization, or if this is just her helping out cats on her own. Because to be honest, there's not a lot of large shelters or organizations that help cats here in Cairo, as far as I'm aware, and I've looked. But there are a lot of individuals who just kind of self-fund project or take care of cats, take them in, house them. I know my Arabic teacher, for example, she feeds the cats and dogs out in her street. She takes in a stray or two, or if they have babies, she's kind of making sure that they're okay. She'll give them medicine to the dogs and cats if they look sick. But it's just, yeah, it's such a big issue and hard to solve with so many street cats, but you have people feeding them on the street. I feed my cats and dogs in my neighborhood, and if I have room in my backpack, I always carry around cat food and feed them. But yeah, it is tough, as I've been talking about. So anyways, I'm just waiting for her, and then we'll come back in.
Excuse the terrible mess.
No.
Working day and night is not even enough.
No, there's it's a lot to take care of.
She has a terrible story, actually. I think someone kicked her out and her babies. And then she got her babies to the doorstep of my brother. There were 3 of them. And one of them was very badly injured. I think it was a car accident or something. So I told my brother, just get them in, I'll come get them all. I got her and the 3 of them. One didn't make it, one stayed for a while and he was treated, but he didn't, and the 3rd one is hiding somewhere in the back.
So she just had babies?
She was with the babies, so I got her and the babies, but only one of them made it. Now she's 6th, and the she's no longer a baby. She's about to be fixed as well. لا اسكتي لو سمحتي.
By the way, guys, here we are in Suzy's apartment.
Hello.
And yeah, how many cats do you have total?
I have 30 in total, and 2 are coming next week for operation.
Oh, okay. Like getting them fixed?
I get them fixed. I hope that I will be calm enough after the operation is done and they're recovered to put them back, because they're in okay area there, but they're on a staircase. But usually I don't let them back. I try to find them homes. So I don't feel comfortable after being around the cat for a long time just to put her back where she is.
Yeah.
But it's easier to fix them so they don't have more babies.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know, like, are there large organizations that are doing anything like that?
There are a few, but many of the organizations are overwhelmed. They have so many animals that they cannot handle anymore.
Yeah.
But there are a few. Yeah.
What are some of the names of them? Because I actually have looked and I haven't been very successful.
I think the best one is ESMA.
What is it?
ESMA.
ESMA?
ESMA.
Where's that located?
Mona Khalil. It's in Shobrament.
Okay.
Giza area. And they have a large amount of dogs. And they are really active and they try to help.
It's
so they
difficult though, yeah. I mean, it's very overwhelming.
Yeah. It's not that easy. And you know, some of the organizations like ESMA, they do TNR. Like they get dogs, they neuter them, they put them back where they belong. But some people who don't like dogs end up poisoning the dogs who were already vaccinated and sterilized.
Just people like they're on the street and they're poisoning them.
Just because they're living in the area, they don't want dogs. And this is another thing that I would like to change the perspective of, because people think that the dogs are bad. Any scratch or bite is gonna give them rabies. Dogs are vicious. Actually, dogs react to the way you treat them. If you treat them well, they're very nice.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're just going after them, throwing rocks, stealing their babies,
of course,
they will have to defend themselves. So they're not vicious. You are pushing them to become vicious.
Yeah, exactly. I have neighborhood dogs outside my apartment, and I pet them and feed them, and they
all the dogs, and I'm willing to go to any pack of dogs and pet them, even if I don't know them. Once they know that you're approaching them and not trying to hurt them, they're perfectly nice, and they understand, by the way. They can smell our reactions.
Yeah, definitely.
So if you're going near them,
I have a little bit of fear sometimes, but I have no bad intentions.
Something that I would like to emphasize, that Egypt is not really full of rabies. The rabies percentage is really low, and it's not just because you're scratched or bitten you have to panic and you're gonna have rabies. This is not true. If you're not near the desert areas, maybe you can be worried, because they don't find their own food, so they have to hunt. They can be bitten by rodents, by bats, and that can be a little bit tricky. But if you're in town, they're eating out of the rubbish. And they're very poor and they're very intimidated by people, but they don't carry any diseases. They just look weak because they need food. That's it.
Absolutely.
And you know, at some places where people really take care of dogs in the street, they look really nice, like the Al Huraya Park, for instance. They have dogs living inside, and they're very well fed, and they're sleeping all the time, no problems.
Yeah, I've seen some of the stray cats as well in different parks, and they look like a much happier life than...
And there's no animal, whether it's sick or not sick, will approach you and bite you, less you try to hurt it. Or you scream and run in front of it, which is... startling them or something. You know, most kids do that. You know, they scream and they run away, and this is the wrong thing to do. Here you are.
Hi.
Bidu. Oh, baby. Hello. This is the one I was looking for.
Oh, very beautiful kitty.
Well, he's off the street, by the way. Because I feed a group of cats, and suddenly this little guy shows up, and he was much younger than this, and it was winter, so he was always sitting under the cars, and I thought he's gonna get squished, and I think somebody just got him, a nice looking cat with blue eyes. They played with him for a little bit, and then they let him out. So he would have never made it. And he's the sweetest, by the way. He's the sweetest one. Happy mommy,
he looks like
Happy mommy. She is the superior one, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
She smacks everyone. But now, look at that.
Oh. Well, I don't want to frighten her, but...
Don't worry. I mean, they're fine. They're safe. They're in a closed area, so...
Yeah.
Oh, شبحيته. I think she misses her son, but her son went to a very nice family. They're British.
Yeah.
And living here. So he's really happy.
To be able to give them a good home
Yeah.
is what's most
Well,
important.
his original name was Shabahito, but they changed it to Bob.
British, of course. Hello. You gonna come say hi?
فلويسة تعالى تعالى احنا ما تخافش تعالى تعالى ما تخافش بوب تعالى مش حاجة تخوف. They're all sterilized. I only have one. I have two. Still needs to be fixed, but they're all fixed.
Amazing. How much does that, can I ask how much that costs?
It depends on the vet you are dealing with.
Okay.
But it's not about the cost, it's about the quality of the operation.
Okay.
And knowing that this person is really good. I have a vet that I've been dealing with for about 20 years.
Wow.
He's excellent. And it's about 1,300 for a female and 800 for a male.
Okay.
Which is in the middle, not very cheap and not very high. Some vets would charge like 3,000 and some vets would only take 600. But if you want to take your cat or your dog to have an operation, you have to be sure it's safe and there's no post-operations side effects or anything. And of course the anesthetic as well, so it has to be a good vet who knows how to give anesthesia. He has to tell you that the cat or the dog has to fast for 12 hours from food, 6 hours from drink before the operation, because if this is not done, the operation shouldn't be done. Because what they do is when they give the anesthesia, they try to vomit, and if they're asleep, the vomit will go into the lungs. So
yeah, it's the same as for humans, right? Yeah.
So it has to be fasting. If you don't know how to make it fast, you just take it to a vet, tell them to stay there keep it for 6 or 7 hours before the operation. So this is what professional vets would actually tell you, but I already know it because I've been dealing with that for about 30 years.
Wow. Wow.
So I know it. I have a few very trusted vets with variable prices, but I go to one certain one because he lets me attend the operation. So literally I stay in the operation room.
Yeah, wow.
And you know, when long time ago when I was doing more TNR and it was many cats, I would be assisting him because he did not have an assistant. So that is like,
that's amazing.
Yeah. So that's like a very easy thing, and when a cat is sick or something, he tells me exactly what's going on. He just doesn't go on giving injections. He tells me what's wrong, and he asks me if he would do this or not do that, and I prefer it this way. I just don't like to have my animal in a closed room and I'm sitting outside, don't know what's going on, and then just take it and leave home. No, I prefer to watch out. Some people don't, but I prefer that.
Yeah. So I know I already asked you this, but how many cats do you have total then? You have some here and then some in Heliopters.
Yeah, I have 30 cats in total. And soon there will be 33 because I'm gonna get 2 from the street to be fixed. And there is one that lives in the building that they're taking down. And of course, because he was living here, now he's almost homeless.
Yeah.
So probably if I can catch it, I'll take it as soon as I can. I was trying on him today as we before
you came here.
Yeah, it didn't work because the mother was watching as well. But he's already 3 months old, and I think the mother will take off and have more kittens if I couldn't catch her on time.
Yeah, yeah.
So
very
this
true.
one needs protection.
Yes, yeah, no, but here,
Look at me.
that's بس انت وهو بس انت وهو لا اسكت انت وهو
All right, guys, so I'm just leaving Suzy's. We spoke at great length, but I wasn't filming everything. But it turns out that she has another space where she's caring for cats over in Heliopolis. She used to have it in Maadi, and then she just recently moved it to Heliopolis, so it's in a transitional period. But basically, it is a cat Cairo Inn is what it's called. So it's like a cat hotel where she's caring for people's cats that are away on business or vacation. And then she uses all of that revenue. There's a lot of dogs over here. But she uses all of that revenue to fund her projects with sterilization, with rescuing the cats, hopefully rehoming some of them, and if not, she just takes care of them herself. So a really amazing woman, very sweet, really puts a lot of her time and energy into this and has been for many, many decades, you know, many years, several decades. She is going to try to get me into contact with ESMA, so I'm hoping to visit there next. Fingers crossed that that will turn out. I'm here now in Giza, about to head over to ESMA, the Egyptian Society for Mercy to Animals. Now I'm going to be meeting Bahra Fahmi, whom Suzy actually helped me get in contact with the organization. I believe Bahra Fahmi is the co-founder of the organization. I did want to meet Mona Khalil, who I believe is the founder, but unfortunately she was unavailable on this day, and this is when I was available to come down here. So but yeah, I think she's been working with the organization for a very long time, if not maybe a co-founder, Bahra. So we're gonna meet her and talk to her, see what they're doing for the cats down there, what the situation is, some of the struggles that they face, and yeah, hopefully just see what they're doing. So see you guys there in a little bit.
Oh, hello. Hi. Okay guys, so we have dogs here and cats. أهلا عامل إيه؟ زي الفل. ممكن أصور؟
أصور.
Oh, شكرا. Oh my God.
So take your time, do whatever you like.
Oh, thank you. Hello, babies.
برضه حاطط الأدوية على الدولاب ده؟
لا ده انا قطن بس.
إيه؟ ها؟ إيه؟ طب أنا عايز أفرش لهم حاجة هنا عشان يناموا عليه. ده ماله المشمشي الأبيض ده؟ اللي معوج ده. شايفاه؟ لا على الأرض. شايفة المشمشي الأبيض ده؟ معوج ده.
It's going for the dead cat. The wind muff.
Hello. Look at you with your beautiful eyes.
ودي قطتي اللي مبهدلة دي.
Oh my God.
في حاجة مش مظبوطة. شايفة في حاجة.
Okay guys, here we are in the cat shelter. How many cats are in here? More than 500. Wow.
You don't have an accurate number.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, they threw here 10 cats outside.
What?
People got us 10 cats.
Oh my gosh. So the number's always fluctuating.
So it's,
Of course, that makes sense. Yeah. Look at all of these cats.
Hi. Hello. You're loving kitty. Love the kitty pets. No more streets for you. Oh. Yeah, living a good life. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Okay.
This one was burned in a shop.
It was burnt. It was burnt in the shop?
Yes, I'll show you her photos when she comes.
Yeah.
For the first
Oh my
time.
gosh, she looks okay
Yes,
now
and
though.
her-
Oh baby.
the first time you can see her face. And also, I'll show you her legs
How was she burned? Do you know?
in the shop. She was in a shop, and the shop burned it, and so she burned it too. You can see her.
Oh baby. Yeah, her paws injured.
Yes, yeah.
Oh.
Here, yes.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yes.
horrible.
Yeah. But now she's okay.
Yeah, now she's very, very happy.
Yeah,
Thank God.
and friendly too. Friendly.
Oh, she's very friendly indeed.
This one comes from the market of animals.
The animal market.
Yes.
Sayyid Aisha.
Sayyid Aisha, yes. We brought about 14 cats together. She was kitten at the time.
Oh, baby. What are the people doing with the cats at that market? Do you know?
Market?
At Sayyid Aisha, what are they doing with those cats if you buy them?
Buy them perhaps or keep them for a while and then throw them
On the
away.
street? Yeah,
Yes,
that's
on
what
the
I would be
street.
afraid of,
Yes.
someone just taking a cat.
That's why we buy. One of our rescuers buy about 14 cats.
Wow.
We keep them and send them to us.
Yeah.
Can I pet you? Hello. Hi. Hi.
Wow. They love the attention. Oh my gosh. Yeah. They love the lovin's.
Huh? Yeah. Hi. Hi, baby.
Oh. This cat loves you. She's a shoulder cat. Wow.
هاتوا اللي بتاع
So there's quite a few sections with the cats here. They seem to have a very comfortable living. Oh my goodness. Hello everybody. Oh my gosh. It's like a wave of cats. Hello. Hi everybody. Meow is right. Oh, I can't, I'm scared to walk. Yeah, no, I'll be careful not to step on anyone's foot or tail. Wow, I've never...
It was an open area. We cover it to make more space for more cats.
Oh, baby, what happened to your face? What happened to your face?
Centra. This is Centra.
Centra?
Centra, yeah.
Hi, what happened to Centra?
A Greek lady, Nota, found the hair, the kitten, the
Face. Oh my gosh, how? Oh, baby. Hi. Yeah. Here, baby. You're a good kitty. Oh, baby. Huh? You want pets too?
You can see when she found the hair.
Oh my god.
It's like this.
Oh, that's so bad.
First time when she found the hair.
Oh, the poor baby.
She cut the hair. And here when
Yeah.
she comes for us.
She's
the first
looking
time.
much better now. Right, baby? Yeah.
Oh man, it's just so sad, these stories. Do you know how her face got like that? What do you think, it was a dog or an infection, or what was that? Do you know why her face was missing?
Yeah, a bite with
A dog?
dogs. Yes. Although there is an infection because this case.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if
First it was a
very
bite.
little, so it was a bite.
Yeah, and then the
of the dog.
infection.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. But these cats look so relaxed and happy here. Wow. Yeah. Oh, you guys. Wow. I love cats so much. So I'm going to be speaking with Bahra soon, but there was a little bit of a medical emergency with one of the cats, so she's taking care of that, and then we will go speak with her and hear a lot more about what they're doing here and the issues that these cats face out on the streets. Kitties! Hi! Hi! Oh, this one's so skinny. Is this a new one?
No.
No? Why is she so skinny?
Actually, perhaps there is something in her blood.
Oh.
Parasites.
Oh.
It doesn't appear.
Has she been here a long time?
Perhaps I'm not sure about how many.
Yeah.
How long?
Her eyes are, she seems blind in one eye maybe too.
Hi. Hi guys. Oh, you're so cute. You guys are all so cute. Yeah. Hi.
Oh, are you climbing up? Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh God. Let's get back down. Oh my gosh. I think I have a pirate cat on me. Hi. Adventurer. اسمك ايه؟ Ahmed. فرصة سعيدة. So he was just telling us that the skinny cat is rather new. So yeah, she's malnourished. She needs to get more food. But inshallah, قريب هي fat. Inshallah. So guys, I'm here with Bahra. Thank you for having me, by the way.
Thank you for coming.
So are you one of the founders of the organization?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
and it was you and Mona Khalil.
Yeah, we and
Is this
yes.
Smiley?
No, this is Bundo.
Bondo, he's definitely loving. So they have a cat shelter, but then they have 2 other locations where they help dogs as well.
The dogs are more than 1,500.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. And at least 500 cats here, right?
Not less than 500.
Not less than 500. Of course, these numbers are fluctuating, you guys. Every day new cats come. Hopefully
Yeah.
other cats get adopted. That's something they're
No
working.
adoptions at all. We don't have a single adoption in this country.
That's
Not a single adoption.
Well, I hope that can change. Do you have a system set up where you could get people to adopt cats if
In
they
Egypt,
wanted?
it's a hopeless case. In Egypt, it's a hopeless case. Nobody will adopt in Egypt. Most of the cats were in homes.
Yeah.
But they decided to get rid of them.
Yeah, and then they
So,
threw them out on the street.
Yes.
He's just up in our faces here. Bundo. So when did the organization start? When did you guys
We
start?
started 2006, not 2007, but we were registered 2007.
Oh,
But
okay.
we started 2006, and I remember I had a flat in my building. I owned it, and I started putting the cats there.
Wow.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
3 dogs.
Wow, it's like Suzy, kind
Yeah.
of like what?
Suzy was with us at the time. Suzy
Really?
is one of us, you know. She's one of the founders as well.
Wow. Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, she was one of the- yeah,
she was
yeah.
saying this is one of the biggest organizations that help cats, though. Is this true? Because I actually was looking for organizations to visit like a shelter and see what
Yeah.
people are doing. And it was really hard to find on the internet or anywhere. Would you say this is one of the biggest organizations
I
helping
think it's
cats?
the biggest and the first maybe, because there was one before. Before we started, there was only one. It was a small organization or a small shelter with not so many dogs and cats.
Yeah.
And then we started So we're the largest, supposedly. Now there is another one as well that's only dogs.
Okay.
That they only rescue dogs, and they are big as well.
What one's that called?
APF.
Okay, yeah, I think I've heard of that. But I'm all about the cats, so.
They're only dogs, not cats.
Yeah. So, which is why we're here. Although I'm glad to see there's some dogs being helped here as well. Obviously, the government is not helping. I'm assuming there's no assistance from the government.
No, the government doesn't help organizations here. They only, thankfully, finally they started to communicate and decided that they will stop the poisoning of dogs in the streets, and we appreciate this very much. So now we're working with them to vaccinate stray dogs, to neuter, spay and neuter and release.
Yeah.
So the government is only asking for our help to do that. Yeah.
So they're just saying, okay.
For the dogs only. Yeah.
Do people poison cats, or is it mostly dogs?
Not people now can do that. Not the government. The government stopped poisoning.
Were they actually doing it though?
Yeah,
The government was
before,
doing
yes,
it. Oh my
yes,
goodness.
to get rid of the. But now the government totally changed their. They don't stopped all the poisoning, and they are trying that we neuter and vaccinate, neuter and spay and vaccinate.
Yeah, all of that is really important. When did they stop doing that?
Months ago.
What?
Not
That's
so
very
long.
recent.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe 1 year maximum.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
So, but at least they changed the.
Yeah, I mean, I guess any step forward is better, but that is very shocking. I did not know that. Does that happen with cats too, or what?
No, it's the stupid people who hate themselves or.
Yeah, and take it out on the cats. Yeah, no, exactly. They're hateful people, evil.
So
like to do that.
these are people. Oh, there is a cat in our building. Oh, we have to poison some
That's
people.
horrible. I've heard terrible stories. You know, I have a lot of cat-loving friends here. You know.
So you find people feeding the cats, and others saying, "Oh, we don't want cats around our." I mean, how can we do that, you know? So it's really horrible.
Have you noticed any change in public awareness or in people's No, unfortunately not. It's worse.
Yes. It's very strange because I'll tell you something. I'm not young. When I was young, people were much better to animals in this country. I mean, all our neighbors used to feed the dogs, you know. We had strays, but not so many. But, you know, they were very kind. We all had cats. Nobody complained about having a cat in his garden. Nobody ever complained. It was houses, you know, where I lived, not flats. So we all had our gardens, and we all had cats. Nobody ever talked about it. Like we had leftovers, you know, of the food. We used to
put it out,
put it out in the garden. We had water for them always. Everybody was like that. Dogs as well. We took out food for them. We gave them food daily.
Yeah.
We haven't heard of or seen what's happening now. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
That's sad to hear.
country.
The public perception of this is worse than it used to be.
Yeah. Of course, you can find people like us as well, but maybe we're not as many as them. You know?
Yeah, I've seen people mistreating, you know, cats and dogs on the
But
street.
the good thing as well is now that some people that torture dogs now, like yesterday only, somebody sent me a link to Messenger, and then I didn't open it. So she kept on tagging me on Facebook, and somebody I didn't know. So I said, why is she insisting to tag me in something? So I went to Facebook and I just opened it for a second.
Yeah.
The post, and I immediately closed because I cannot see animal abuse or anything happening.
No.
So I just closed the post immediately, and I told her, what's this? What's happening? I understood that somebody was going to kill a puppy. So I just forwarded quickly to the people who are the animal rescue, the animal welfare people who are
Go out and get these animals.
who go out and who handle this shit.
Yeah.
And so they said, don't open it, because they know me. I cannot see.
Yeah.
They said, don't open it. He killed the puppy. What I saw was somebody with something in his hand, and another one telling, "Oh, come on, just leave him." So I closed, and then he killed the puppy. And I said, "What? He killed him?" And she said, "Yes, but don't worry, we are. The government now is doing something very good. The khliya is what?
Like a punishment or something?
No, the internal affairs. What is the name of the police? The police.
Okay.
Now
Ministry of Interior or something? I don't know.
Yeah, Ministry of Interior. They let us. We can tag them on Facebook, and believe it or not, they are corresponding.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's very interesting how they've been helping for the past year or year and a half. We just tried Ministry of Interior.
Okay. Like Moegi or whatever, right? Like.
على الصفحة الرسمية لوزارة الداخلية. على الصفحة الرسمية. This is where they. So we write, and they get them.
Wow.
They get them.
Oh, good.
And they got this guy.
So they're actually going after people that are abusing animals.
Yeah, but
that is good
we have
to see.
another problem. We don't have a law.
There's no law?
No.
Really?
No. The law is very. They catch them, they investigate, they I don't know, they keep them for a few days and then they let them out. The maximum punishment is 6 months in prison. The maximum.
Okay.
But there are things that need years in prison because these people will go out and kill children.
Yeah. I mean, if they're twisted enough to be torturing an animal.
أنا شايفة نجيب زبادي ونديله بالسرنج.
Is that a new
He got run
rescue?
over, yes, and he was with his mommy and siblings, but unfortunately we couldn't leave him in the street. He cannot stay like that. So somebody asked me to help, and I took him in.
When did you rescue him?
Only 4 or 5 days ago.
Oh wow, that's very recent.
We became vets.
I mean, yeah, you guys are taking care of them. As much
We
as
know
you
how
can.
to treat because he's not eating, so he has to be on fluids now. He has to take some fluids.
How do you guys choose to rescue animals, cats and dogs?
We receive messages every, let's say, 5 messages every minute.
Wow. Okay. Overwhelming.
On my WhatsApp, Messenger.
Yeah.
Telephone calls.
Wow.
It's
Non-stop.
Non-stop all day long, even very late at night. But I stopped answering because I cannot handle all this. I cannot save all the animals.
No, of course not. You cannot. They need more organizations. Or
I'm the person who answers my calls. Huh?
Yeah.
I answers.
Yeah. It's not like you have an
calls.
assistant or something.
No, so I have to all the time saying, okay, maybe something is wrong. Like 2 days ago, I refused to answer, and then somebody was insisting, and it was 1 a.m. in the morning.
Oh my God.
And she was insisting on trying to reach me. So I had to answer. I said something is wrong. So I answered, and she needed help, and I helped her as well. It was a home dog that she found abandoned, a small breed, and she didn't know what to do, and she wanted to go to a clinic, and she was asking me for clinics. So anyway, I told her no, their clinics many are closed now. So she kept him at home until now, but she will send him to the shelter. She cannot keep him as. So I mean, or car accidents.
Yeah. What are the issues that the animals on the streets are facing? I mean, I know there's traffic, dangers of traffic.
Of course.
Many
get paralyzed. Cats or dogs.
Yeah.
And dogs are one of the paralyzed I cannot say no to. If there is a paralyzed dog, we take it. Because we saved many, we rescued many during the past years, and believe it or not, many started walking again.
Wow.
So they were paralyzed, but with treatment, with
the correct care.
Yeah, so they started walking again, and some that did not walk again, but they are still at the shelter, living a safe life.
Yeah.
A safe life at least.
Yeah, that is. I mean, that's you take what you can get. I mean, at least it's a good ending. You know, a better ending than what their life would be. But yeah, it's overwhelming. So you're just going to get cats that people are calling about, messaging about, or if you see one maybe that you feel needs rescuing.
I rescued myself many. I'm driving, and I find a Persian cat in the street. So I stop the car and I just pick it up, and because it's not a street cat.
Yeah.
She cannot find food. She cannot find anything. She was abandoned, but we cannot take all what we're asked to take.
Of course not. If you took all the cats you could, then this place would be
like the place
5 kilometers
more
long.
Than full, and like yesterday, people know now. They sent a tuk-tuk, the tuk-tuk.
Yeah.
And we found a tuk-tuk coming to the door and said, "Oh, there is a guy who came and gave me these boxes with 10 cats."
Oh my gosh.
And he said, "Drop them at the cat shelter, and I will call them." And so the stupid tuk-tuk driver
just shows up with 10 cats.
Yeah, so we couldn't say no because
they're here.
They were going to be left in the street, huh?
Oh, yeah. That's a really difficult issue. So you guys, Suzy told me this, she said maybe because I was having issues finding locations for any shelter. And is it because if people know where they are, then they will just come and drop animals off consistently? So it's kind of has to be kept a secret because of that.
This is a new place.
Yeah.
And they know it already.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I shouldn't be revealing the location of this in the video. Okay.
Never.
I will not. How do you guys fund your operations? How do you?
It depends on donations. Plus, we put, like me, Mona, we put from our own money, but it's nothing, it doesn't cover except for a few days because we're spending all our money on the shelter.
Wow.
Plus the mainly the donations is the most important.
Yeah, of course.
But the problem is there aren't as well so many people donating from Egypt. Just a few friends, friends of ours who really are real animal lovers, and those are the ones who help. But this organization is huge that it should depend on much more.
No, you need much larger donations and more people donating.
Of course.
So who's mainly donating then?
From we have our partners from Holland, they donate food. We have from the UK as well a lovely lady who does fundraisers for us from time to time to help us. We depend on from abroad, mainly from abroad. They try to help us. They come to Egypt. They buy food. They buy everything for us.
Wow.
But not all the year round, not all.
Of course not. Yeah, I'm sure there's large gaps where you need more assistance, and I know
we have some sponsors, and I think sponsorships are the most important thing, because if people have this concept of I want to sponsor this cat, I want to sponsor that dog, I want to. This mainly helps monthly when they pay for its food monthly. Then if we get more people to sponsor, it will make life easier for our animals and for us, So it's not like a donation is once.
It's not sustainable.
Yeah. But sponsorships are monthly.
Yeah.
So it's
that's what really keeps an organization like a nonprofit going. Agreed. But if someone wanted to volunteer,
we don't have volunteers as well.
You don't have volunteers. What if someone? So for people that live,
we want volunteers.
Yeah.
We wish to find volunteers.
Yeah.
We need them.
Yeah.
I mean, the workers here do not notice, for example, if there is a cat starting to get sick. Oh, look at Smiley and what he did. Look at what Smiley did now. So,
I thought that was mine.
That's mine.
Yeah, so for volunteers, if someone wanted to live, so say someone's living here in Cairo or Giza and wants to...
we hope.
Yeah. Well, and how could they volunteer? Would they reach out to you? How can I...
They can just contact me or Mona and just tell us how do they want to help. If they we wish that they come to like once a week, twice a week, if possible.
Yeah. And what? How would they contact you though?
Our mobiles.
Yeah, you want to leave that on the internet?
We didn't, but people do. Like our numbers are on the internet.
Yeah. Okay.
So on our pages, you know, we have my personal Facebook page.
Okay.
Or the ESMA page. They can send us.
Okay. I'll leave that link for the ESMA page then. And what kind of, if people wanted to donate, say, there's a place to donate for, is there a place to donate for people?
We have the bank account, but we cannot put it on the, on Facebook because it's for security reasons.
Right.
We have a messenger that we can send people to, or we have the Vodafone Cash, of course, you know, that everybody has now, or the InstaPay and all this, they can...
Anything like PayPal?
We have a PayPal, yes.
Okay, yeah. Because for anyone that is outside of Egypt that wants to donate, I want to have like a way.
We have one.
Okay, great. I'll leave all of that information in the description of the video, guys. But what kind of what are some things that you guys really need here? Like, is it cat food? I'm sure it's a lot of things, but what would you say medicine?
Cat food, blankets. We keep on washing, you know, the. Like we have cleams, I got so many cleams, but to wash them and for them to dry, they take a few days.
Oh yeah, so especially in winter.
We want, you know, like blankets, like things for them, because you know cats don't like to sleep on the floor.
Yeah, no, it's something soft and cozy for them.
So they need beds, you know, cats' beds.
Medicine. And you guys have a vet here or a clinic here?
We used to have a vet, but not anymore. We cannot afford to have a vet as well. A daily vet is very expensive.
I'm sure. So what do you guys do?
We send to the clinic. If there is an emergency, we have to send it to the...
So yeah, there's not an in-home vet. You guys just take it to the clinic when they need real
And we owe
care.
the clinics a fortune.
Yeah, I know they're not cheap.
No, we have one of the clinics that we deal with in Sheikh Zayed. It's called the British. And we owed them 800,000 pounds, and now we're starting to pay installments, but still we have to.
Oh my God! How did you guys work up such a tab? They were okay with that?
Yeah, because they've known us for so many years, and there are so many cases that we need to send to clinics, so they just wait for us. But of course, they started calling her.
Yeah, like where's our money? We can't do this.
This is too much, and please send. But they're very kind as well to us, and they help by waiting. They wait for us to pay. Like takes a year for us, but we cannot always. We always need somebody to come step in and give us a lump sum so that we can pay it.
Yeah.
But. It's very difficult. It's very difficult.
I really cannot imagine. I mean, when I see the situation here, and I don't know, I've only been living in Egypt for 4 years, so I don't know the full situation, the spectrum. But when I see it, it does feel like it's just, like you said, like impossible or like it's so overwhelming. You know, it's like, how do you fix this? How do you change this? But it's just small
Since
steps.
I'm a believer, I believe in God so much. Not religious, but I'm a believer.
Yeah, no. I love to think positively and have an impact.
I think that it's God who's taking care of them. It's not us, you know. It's God really helping them a lot. And there are times when we.
I know that no one has an answer for this, but how many stray cats do you think are in Cairo, Giza?
Oh, no. I mean, now we started with the dogs, you know. We've been doing that for a few years to spay and neuter and release, but not with the cats.
Yeah. There's no consensus.
Cats are...
Yeah.
They give birth every 2.5 months or 3 months. You know, they're all the time giving birth, so it's... but many die as well, huh?
Yeah.
But of course there are millions of cats.
Yeah, millions. And
plus now the people are throwing their cats, you know, plus that.
So the strays, and then people are adopting cats from somewhere, keeping them until they are not a kitten anymore, basically, and then just throw them out on the street. So the public...
And mainly breed cats, huh?
Yeah.
The breeds. Persians, Siamese. We rescue all the time from the streets breed cats.
Yeah. So I mean, I didn't see. I just see a cat on the street. I'm like,
No,
it's a
if
stray.
you
but
concentrate, you will find very long hair cats. These are Persian
no, there's
cats.
a lot of them.
Oh, so
yeah.
these are home cats. They are not. The stray cats are the short haired cats.
So they're breeded cats but have turned stray because they've been thrown out, basically.
No, mainly, but many of them die. They don't make it.
No, because they're domesticated.
Yeah,
They're
domesticated. They cannot depend on themselves. They cannot find food.
Yeah, that's such a sad situation. So life expectancy. Do you know anything about life expectancy for cats on the street?
I don't know. Maybe you can find senior cats in the streets as well, but maybe well taken care of, like with a bawab who's feeding.
Okay, yeah.
Some people a building
doorman.
The people who are feeding them. This building loves cats, so they feed them. So they live in the garage, for example,
Right.
of a building.
Yeah.
So they can live, but the ones in the streets mainly are run over by cars.
Yeah.
Many accidents. You see it all the time.
I've seen it, unfortunately. Yeah. This shelter is rescuing cats and dogs in the other locations.
And
more
we have a
dogs.
donkey.
And a donkey as well.
I love him. His name is Mansoor. Yeah.
Where did he come from?
He was in Maadi. We found him without an owner, and because when they have an injury in their legs, they just
Leave them.
Because so anyway, and he was left there in Maadi on the autostradas. It's called for many days, and a friend saw him and she posted. She said, this donkey has been here and nobody is feeding, nobody is taking care of him. So anyway, she moved him. We said, okay, we take him in. And we took him in, and he's been living with us for many years, and he has his dog's friends. They're living together, they
Sweet.
play together.
Yeah.
He's adorable.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice, heartwarming thing to hear. His name is Mansoor.
If you go to the dog shelter, you will see Mansoor.
So things that need to be done on the street are obviously, what can people do at like just an individual if they're living here? Just feeding them, giving them water?
Feeding, giving them water. Those who can, it's very. If you can, like for example, where you live, if you find you can take the males to neuter them, for example, and then return them back to the street.
Yeah, TNR.
Yeah, TNR is very important. It's very important.
Yeah. I think that's one of the biggest issues here, to decrease the amount.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the cycle just continues. And then adoption, of course, if you can, But is there a way for? I asked you this. I guess I'll leave all this information.
The people here who rescue cats mainly they try to find homes abroad for the cats, not in Egypt, or the dogs even.
Yeah.
So if they're lucky, they will find homes abroad.
Why do they want to find homes abroad and not in Egypt?
Because they are not. The cats will be treated.
They'll get thrown out again?
They will not be thrown out. The adoption is not direct adoptions to adopters. It should be through a rescue organization as well. So we make sure that if anything happens wrong with the adoption, they return back to the rescue organization where they try to find them a better home. And this doesn't happen except once in a lifetime, that the adoption is not good. We have cats and dogs that have been in their homes for many years now. They're still in the same home.
Yeah.
Nothing happened to them. They send us updates. We receive pictures, beautiful pictures of them, videos.
Yeah. That's got to be a difficult process to get them adopted abroad, though, right? What does that entail?
It costs us a lot to prepare them to enter because they have to make tighter tests, you have to microchip them.
Yeah.
You have to, so prepare them to enter Europe or America or anywhere. Mm-hmm. And then when they're ready to travel, the adopter only has to pay for the ticket, the flight ticket, and to pay for the travel of the cat or the dog.
To transport them to whatever country they're going to. Yeah. Wow. Well, I have had so many questions, but there's just a lot. Yeah. I'll leave information about. I'll speak with you, and I'll leave you guys information if you want to donate to ESMA, any of the shelters, cats, dogs. It's all going to help all of these animals. Or if you're living in Cairo and you want to volunteer, I'll leave the Facebook page so you guys can reach out, contact them. But yeah,
we need volunteers to follow our messages on the Facebook page.
I can't believe you're doing this like basically alone.
We cannot follow up all the messages we're receiving, and many of them are heartbreaking. So we have to.
Yeah.
So that's why we need volunteers for many things.
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna send a message or anything, maybe title it donation or volunteer in the beginning so that they will see it right away.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, it is an overwhelming issue. But I'm glad that at least you guys are doing something, have been doing something for years.
Yeah.
And all right, I'm gonna end the vlog here and then continue talking with her. But thank you so much for having me. Yeah, no, I really appreciate it. Yeah, you're a golden heart.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
See you guys.
Okay.
So just left the shelter. Meeting Bahra was amazing. What they're doing is incredible. They have a lot of dogs. I'm not going to be visiting the dog shelters. This video is about cats, but they all need help, you guys. So obviously the situation for the street animals, the strays here, is very dire. And so if you have a small piece in your heart that cares about these animals, I encourage you to donate. Even $1 will go a long ways if everyone donated $1. And if you can do more, that would be great.
At the time of filming this, I have over 51,000 subscribers. Just imagine the impact we could make, the lives we could save, and the good we could do together if everyone gave even just $1. I normally don't do this on my channel, but it's a tiny gesture, and if we all make it, the ripple could be enormous.
Don't donate to my channel though, because YouTube first of all takes a commission from that, a large chunk actually, and so all of your money would not be going directly to the organization. And I'm also going to have to be responsible for that. It gets mixed in with the money that I make from like my general videos, and so I would really appreciate that if you want to donate anything, please don't donate to me, donate to the organization itself. I will leave those links. And to Suzy as well, if you're here visiting Feed the Cats and the Dogs, there's a pet shop that I visit in Zamalek that I will leave a location link to where you can go buy wet food and dry food. And so if you see strays and you want to feed them, you can do that. If you love cats and you want to adopt, obviously that would be great. But anything helps, you know what I mean? Really, like 50 pounds, $1 would go a long ways if everyone's donating that. So yeah, it's a sad situation, but it is a reality. But I thank God that some people are doing what they're doing, like Mona Khalil in Bahra, and Suzy, anyone and everyone helping. That's what makes the difference. So, all right, tuk-tuks love honking their horns. I'm gonna get going, but I'll leave all of that information, and I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.